Hi there, and welcome to part 5 of my 6-part series on self-publishing with Amazon KDP, where you can start creating and selling ebooks or paperbacks with absolutely no startup costs. In this video, I will show you how to complete setting up tabs 2 and 3 on the Amazon KDP setup page and have your very first ebook ready to publish. For this tutorial, you'll need a computer with internet access and the Kindle Create file that you created with me in part 4 of my video series. Here's a quick look ahead. In my next and final video of this series, I will show you how to use the information from your ebook with some editing involved and turn it into a physical book you can sell on Amazon. Let's get started. Go to the Amazon KDP homepage. This is the ebook we are going to continue working on, so click Continue Setup. We already finished setting up tab 1 in the previous tutorial. Now we are going to work on tab 2, Kindle ebook content. Scroll all the way down and click Save and Continue to load the second tab. Let's take a quick look at what we need to do on this page. We need to upload the manuscript, create the ebook cover, answer the questions related to AI content, review the ebook, and address the ISBN. Remember the KPF file that you created with me in part 4? You will upload it here. Before you upload the KPF file, review the details here and decide if you want DRM, digital rights management, to apply to your ebook. Personally, I don't, so I'll leave the box unchecked. Now click on Upload Manuscript, find the KPF file, and click Open to upload it. While it processes the file, let's continue working. Now let's do the ebook cover. You can either use an image you already have or format it with the cover creator, which I believe still allows you to use your own image. This is what I did. First, I uploaded my own image here. Then I went back up to launch the cover creator. Once the creator is loaded, you will see the steps you need to follow up here. The image you uploaded should be displayed. Step 1 is to click on Choose Design to get a general idea of what your ebook cover will look like. You can do more detailed formatting later in the setup process. This is the layout I picked. You can edit the text on the book cover by clicking on the area and editing directly. It's very straightforward. Here you can change the colors, layout, and fonts. Let's look at layout. Here is a list of options you have, so feel free to explore. For colors, choose the one you like. I prefer black because it makes the title of my ebook stand out. For fonts, you can set how your text appears. If you want to delete text, just click on it and press Delete on your keyboard. Once you're done, click Preview to double-check if you're happy with the appearance of your ebook cover. There is also a Save button if you want to come back to it later. There are different preview options here for your reference. I like mine, so I'll click Save and Submit. While it processes your ebook cover, let's continue to the next step, answering questions about AI content. If you've been following my tutorials, you've likely used AI to assist you. I click Yes, and it asks if you have used AI for text, images, or translations. I used AI to correct my grammar and assist with writing, so I'll pick the one that fits. I used ChatGPT. I also used AI to create my ebook cover. The AI I used was DALL-E. For translations, I'll select None, since it doesn't really apply to me. The next step is to preview your ebook. Always preview your ebook to see how it appears on different devices. On the right, it will tell you if it found any issues or errors. Check everything and make sure you're happy with it. If you find something you don't like, such as a spelling error, or if you want to add a new image, you'll need to go back to Kindle Create, make the updates, and then upload your manuscript again. You can refer to part 4 of my video series for directions on how to use Kindle Create. If everything looks good, click back. Now scroll down to the ISBN section. Since you're publishing an ebook, you don't need an ISBN, so I'll leave it blank. I'll now go to the last tab by clicking Save and Continue. Tab 3 is all about money. Read the explanations about KDP Select Enrollment. I checked the box because I believe it helps sell my book. However, one important thing to note is that by checking the box, you agree to make your ebook exclusive to Kindle, meaning you cannot sell the ebook on other platforms. However, you can still sell the paperback version elsewhere. Rules and regulations may change by the time you watch this video, so read all the text carefully to make sure you're okay with it. For territories, always choose all territories unless you don't want your ebook available in certain countries. 4. Primary marketplace. I choose Amazon.com since I live in the USA. Now finally, it's time to set the price. You can choose between getting 35% or 70% of the sale, and each option comes with its own rules and regulations. I'll pick 70%, and you'll see some information automatically generated in the chart below. If I set my ebook's price to $2.99, this is what my delivery fee and profit will look like after Amazon KDP subtracts the delivery fee. Note that the delivery cost depends on the size of your ebook file. It also shows you the numbers for both 35% and 70% royalty rates. Whenever you update the sale price, all the information will adjust accordingly. Since I'm not famous, I'll stick with $2.99. Also, remember that Amazon KDP doesn't charge you anything to sell your ebook on their platform. They only take a fee from your sale. If you scroll down, you'll see the price of your ebook in different countries worldwide. Once you publish your ebook, it will take up to 72 hours for Amazon KDP to review and make your ebook available for sale online. Click Publish Your Kindle ebook when you're ready. A pop-up window will appear. You'll get an email when your ebook is available online. Congratulations! You did it! Remember, in the next video, you'll learn how to use the information from your ebook to create a physical book that you can sell on Amazon. Amazon will handle everything, taking orders, printing, and shipping the book. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Until next time, see you.